Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sister Goals.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. It was a big day for Kenya today.
That's what I wanted to say. It was.
Don't people on here know that we're Kenyan? We don't
They
talk
might
about
do.
it
Yeah, we talk about it quite a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe not the new listeners.
New listeners, we are Kenyan, and today was the London Marathon 2026.
Yeah.
And as you know, Kenyans smash the long distance,
They
right?
do.
All through athletics, all throughout the track,
Yes.
but also
Especially
in the
the
marathon.
marathons.
Yeah.
And actually East Africans as well, of
Yeah.
course, because I'm pretty sure.
The guy that
Ethiopia.
came second's Ethiopian. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the winner of the women's was Ethiopian.
There we go. But records were broken left, right, and centre. What
Mad.
did you want to say?
Oh, yeah. So it's a thing that it's been basically stated as impossible to run a sub 2 hour marathon. Kipchoge, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That they basically set up like a fake race with, he had pacers, he had people running in circles round him to stop the wind, he had
All the technology you
plated
could ever
special,
imagine.
like illegal shoes that he was wearing, and he didn't manage to break it. And then randomly on a London Marathon day,
race day,
no the record
conditions,
is broken.
not perfect conditions, which they tried. They literally thought like
they forced
created
it. They created the
perfect conditions,
scenario.
no wind speed, you know, people passing you drinks. But this is race day. You run to the table, you get your drink.
Yeah, you have to wait 5k in between the drink stations.
Yeah.
Like, you're not fueling as much as maybe you would like
Unless
to.
you see Imogen Horton on the side passing.
You see Oriabella
inside
passing
joke,
you
yeah.
Lucas Aid.
But anyway, he broke the sub 2 hour marathon barrier
By 30 seconds.
30.
Huge.
Absolutely mental.
That is
Kenyan.
just.
Is this his first London?
I didn't recognise
I
him, his name,
believe
but
so.
He's been in. So I heard that he was injured in the October. By January was
That's
like,
mental,
maybe
mate.
I'll run it. And then in Feb was like, yeah, I'm fit enough to run it. Just fit enough in February.
Just fit enough and then goes and breaks.
the
2
2 hour,
hours.
Yeah.
which is like the human.
But also like no
race
longer impossible,
barrier.
which is also so cool.
Well, also what was even more insane is 2 people did it.
That's
So
what
the
I
guy
was
that
gonna
came
say.
second
Imagine
yeah.
if you're second and you get sub 2 hours and you're second.
Yeah.
I think I sent you guys this TikTok the other day. It was about Johan Blake,
Oh yeah.
I saw it.
the sprinter, right? Who throughout his career came second to Usain Bolt every single
But
time.
if he was racing now,
If he was racing now, or if Usain Bolt didn't exist,
Well,
he was
other-
breaking
any
records.
other 10-year span
Yes.
of racing.
Yeah, he was breaking records as well.
Yeah.
But it was just that Usain Bolt was always 2 steps ahead of him. Like he didn't get his flowers. He kind of did because obviously it was Johan Blake.
If you watched athletics, he did.
But he's not a
if you
global
watched
superstar.
athletics, yes, but I also think that like people don't know his name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's
And I
not a
think-
global
Yeah,
superstar,
yeah.
but Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world, and it's
That
like
must be
He would
the
have been the
worst
fastest man
feeling.
in
Sub
the
2
world.
hours.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're second.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
still would
God, I'd
say,
cry.
I think it was Kajelcha's first marathon.
Yeah.
The second place,
Which
so
is
that's
also-
mad.
that's
And then
crazy.
third place, the commentator was like, imagine running. He ran a 2:01. They're like, you would think you would win with that time.
201 is still a winning time.
Yeah. Especially in like a marathon, especially in like a London marathon where like it's not a known place for records to be broken. Like it's not the perfect course.
Oh, I think it is. I thought London was a good course.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
Oh,
It's
I
not
thght
like
London was a good
the
course.
best one. It's not like
I
go to
wouldn't know.
London to break the records.
Oh, what one is then? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh. I was going to say though, the conditions must have been really good today. Like just by
Warm.
default, it was warm. It was like 18 degrees, sunny, but not too like.
Okay,
it was a
controversial. I
cloudy,
think
no?
too hot.
Not for the Kenyans.
Yeah, not for anyone that runs.
Not
they
for
all run in
anyone
East-
that-
they all
otherwise-
run in Africa.
Yeah,
Everyone
with high
trains in-
altitude and boiling
Yeah.
hot. So this
True.
is like warm for us, but not warm for a pro athlete that's
Yeah.
brought up in Africa.
Or
Probably
any
doing
pro
running
athlete,
camps.
really.
They all do
like
running
they
camps.
all run in Africa.
And you don't want your muscles to get too cold.
Yeah.
It's really bad for them if it's too cold.
The
so I
only thing
reckon,
is a hydration station, isn't it? You just keep hydrated in that weather.
yeah, true. They probably don't drink on their like big hill runs in Kenya and bloody.
Well, they
no
have to train. They
altitude.
probably
Surprised
train
or you would
themselves.
probably pass away. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Well, that was
Anyway,
that
we've just
controversial
spent-
thing that Joe Wicks said.
What did he say?
He said you don't need to fuel for a marathon. You can just wake up and like do it. It's
Oh.
all silly, and everyone was like, "That's like really dangerous advice
Yeah.
to give to people, especially
twat.
people that like don't." Do you know what I mean? Like,
People that are listening to it every,
Yeah.
like,
it's scary information.
Not being funny though, like the mums jumping around on Joe Wick's YouTube aren't really the time.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's why it's dangerous, because what if they think,
Yeah.
oh, I'll sign up and just do it? They
Yeah,
can injure
true.
themselves. Anyway, we spent the whole day What have we been doing?
Looking at
searching
marathons.
people's
It's my
bib numbers, guys.
favourite
It's so
hobby.
fun. On the London Marathon website, you only need a first name or a last name
Yeah.
or their bib number. So anyone that you know that's run the marathon, search them up. We've been
Yeah.
tracking people.
Yeah.
We've been checking people's times, thinking, a bit slow that.
Yeah.
actually."
Sorry, no one was
Or
spared.
like we were thinking, are they okay? Are they in an ambulance?
Have they passed out?
There was a few slower times than expected. Like we
Yeah.
were waiting
Daddy
for that
May.
finish line.
Russian roulette.
Yeah. No, we were
We've
looking.
been stalking people and it's so fun. And we're sat here eating crisps, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Crisps.
Crisps.
We're having crisps and dips.
Yeah.
And judging people's marathon times.
But I
And
think
do you know
it's
what?
so exciting because, especially when you follow an influencer, I'm going to use Russian roulette as an example. Like we've watched her train for the
Yeah, I
last
know.
6, I don't know, how many
Months?
years? 3 months.
Yeah,
4 months.
Same with
probably.
like Isla Low, but like we've watched these people, so like it's exciting. I want to see how they've done.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
their
yeah.
trading's paid off. Like David, when I was like, oh, like
Yeah.
you get sad for people. Like
Well,
they
do
wanted
he
to-
want sub 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And he got
crazy.
3:24.
He must have had a
Yeah.
rough time
That's-
at like mile 21 or something. Hit
Yeah.
Before
the wall.
that, I think.
What mile do you hit the wall? Mile 17?
Oh,
Hit
mile
the
one for me.
I said to Ace, I reckon I could run a marathon. Well, no, say half a marathon tomorrow
Yeah.
with no training. And then what did you say?
Last time you did
Oh
like
yeah, I
that.
went to Lau on a run and she couldn't even run 3 kilometers. She's like, yeah, I could probably just like wake up tomorrow and run a half marathon.
Me and Ace were
No.
running around the park and I sat on the bench.
Yeah, she had to stop.
I stopped. I physically stopped.
Like, I
sat
carried on
the
going
bench.
round and round and round. She pulled out.
I pulled out, sat on the
That
bench.
is weak.
That's really
Very
bad.
weak. You're
That's
not fit at
bad.
the moment though.
I know. Let's not talk about it.
It was a hard choice for us though, wasn't it? Because obviously if you've not actually been to support the marathon before, it's such a fun day out. And like, yes, we want to stalk the people online, but we also want to be there cheering. It's so much fun.
We were going to make
and
signs.
I know, we were going to
we
make
had signs to
signs.
make.
We were going to go. It's a lovely day in London.
drink.
Have a couple of drinkies, see some mates. But the Women's Champions League was at 3:30.
Yeah.
And so we thought, do you know what? Let's watch Arsenal. Let's stay at home.
Dedicated to the cause.
Let's just scrap it completely.
Let's scrap it
Yeah.
completely and just judge from the sofa.
Wait,
Yeah.
Ace had a really good sign that you were going to make. Though. What
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
young
What?
hoes run free.
Oh,
Young
Is it-
hoes.
Young hoes.
That's it.
run
Run
free.
It was actually young hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
change
young
it to
hoes
young
run
hoes.
free.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were going to make signs and go
Maybe
and
a quick
support.
little 6-7 sign.
Oh my God.
You
Don't stop now. You only got
No,
6.7
6.7,
left.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been good.
That would have been
Yeah.
good. Anyway, we had big plans, but we decided to stay in and watch Arsenal in the Champions League, which actually
Worth it.
worth it, really worth it. No, Ish?
Yeah, no, worth it. It was I think the game was alright.
They
Yeah.
played in the first leg and they just beat Lyon 2-1, which this time last year was the reverse and they lost 2-1 to Lyon. So Arsenal are really, 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 I think they're going to try so hard to retain this Champions
Yeah,
League.
Come on, the
I think it's
girls.
giving. Do you know what it's giving?
What?
Lyonnes is in the Euros. They're gonna do what. You might not be the
my
best team there,
God.
and you might not even play the best on the day, but I think they might do it.
By
Because you
hook or by
have it
crook.
in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. You,
You
know what it
feels
also
like.
takes. And you're like, I can't let this go. That's like
Yeah.
what dreams are made of,
Yeah.
right? Also, the other semi-final, 1-1.
I know.
Bayern Barcelona is 1-1. So that is also, I think Barcelona came off their quarterfinal 12-4. Was it
You know what?
12-2?
I also think Arsenal might get lucky that like Bayern knock out Barcelona.
That's what
Yes.
literally what I'm just saying. Like Barcelona have just come from scoring 12 goals in
Yeah.
the round
Yeah.
before to now drawing 1-1. And Bayern had a red card, 79 minute, I think. But
That's
still,
insane that
That's
Barca
10
couldn't
minutes for
capitalise
Barcelona.
on
That's
that
a
either.
long
Yeah.
time, isn't
But
it?
it's only leg one. A whole
only leg
another
one.
90 minutes to play.
This is true.
I find the legs quite exhausting, if I'm
Yeah.
honest. I don't know what it is about it. Like,
It's
I would
long.
prefer one game for a semi,
In
one
a
game for
neutral
a
stand,
quarter.
half fans.
But where is neutral when you're traveling?
Germany or something.
Like, are we-
As in, like, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, England.
Yeah.
right.
Then where'd you get all the travelling fans?
Then you've got no fans to
Yeah.
watch it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is hard.
It is really hard. But I know what you mean. It's tiring.
2 60-minute games.
What? 2, 6, 17?
Yeah.
60, 70
Or
minutes.
you toss a coin and then you have to give 50-50
seats.
seats.
Then the whole point is your fans
Then they can't travel because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's international.
Whoa.
I know
No,
what you mean.
I think they probably would have tried to,
Yeah, they probably did try and think
but
of this.
it's quite impossible as we've
Yeah.
come to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, well, for me, it's like we would have just been done and we would have won it.
Yeah. I
And we're
know.
through to the finals.
Yeah,
But now
yeah.
we've got to go to Lyon
Yeah.
and play them at their home
Potentially
ground,
lose.
potentially lose.
But Arsenal are quite
1-0
good.
lead.
But
You
like,
did it against
going
Chelsea.
I know.
You know how to play. You might be able to do it again. And you did play well. Granted, I think Lyon played exceptionally as well at times.
100%. I think obviously the first goal was a Lyon goal. So we're down to start. But our goal being the mistake from the goalkeeper. Yeah.
Oh my
so
God, I've
bad.
just
the
remembered it
keeper
was the
had an absolute
keeper.
stinker.
Yeah, she did, bless
But
her.
then also at times she did really well as well, I think.
Towards the end, the last 20 minutes,
Yeah.
she was rough.
She had both
Yeah.
goals were from keeper mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, the second goal was rough. It was
Defender
a terrible back
mistake.
pass from the defender. And then, do you remember we were saying Engen tried to guard the ball into the keeper
and it
fell
fell
on
over
top
the
of her.
keeper.
and then fell on top of her, whereas
Liv
she
was
should have
able to
kicked it
get
out
up.
for a corner maybe.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Liv Smith open goal. So like
Yeah.
obviously you're going to score that.
I
But what was the first keeper mistake? The free kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The free kick is she like just lost
She
control of the
basically
ball.
flicked it into
She
the
just
back of her
flicked
own
it.
net.
Yeah.
Caldente
And then-
It was
cheeky
really
free kick.
unfortunately-
And it went in.
yeah.
Shit, yeah, I do feel bad for the keeper.
Yeah. I don't. Because it was brilliant.
Yeah.
We needed that goal 100%. I think I remember the commentator saying we deserved it because it did feel pretty equal. And so
Yeah.
like
Oh.
that going in was
The
like,
first half, I'd say it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Arsenal came out in that second half and they did work really hard and they had a bit more like
desire.
desire and
Yeah.
you know like oomph in them. I mean, do you remember when Emily Fox
did a
ran
great
down the
run.
whole pitch? And we
Yeah,
were like, this
yeah,
is
yeah.
what we need.
Yes.
We're like, they've obviously been told something. You know, they've said, this is it now, girls. It's like,
Yeah.
you've got to do
crunch
something. It's
time.
crunch time. And I think they really did come out in that second half and give us something. You know?
100%. And to be fair, like for me, I was expecting them to win at home.
I was as well.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
you were
like,
at home as well.
Yeah, we're
You
at
were
at
home.
home. We're at
The
home.
Emirates record has been obviously really great this season.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, the worrying game is now going to be against Lyon.
Yeah.
We're going there with a 1-0 lead, which is obviously always good. But yeah, great start, to be fair.
I think I'll also say as well, VAR made some good
Oh,
decisions.
yeah.
good,
good
good
decisions.
refereeing, good
Decision
VAR.
because there was a penalty decision that
Went the right
wasn't
way.
a penalty in the end and actually went the right way. So that was Wendy Renard on Blackstenius, I
Yes.
think. And no penalty was given. And then there was
That was a horrible
Arsenal's-
call.
Yeah, it was a bad call from them. But also she was on the pitch.
I think
That's
maybe
why
she
VAR's
called
there.
it knowing there was VAR.
Do you reckon?
So knowing, that's what I'm hoping. So she knows it was like a 50-50, but you have to call the penalty
Yeah.
for it to go.
to go to VAR to have a look. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
like to know.
Even like, when we were watching it and I'm an Arsenal fan, I was like, that's not a pen.
No
you
way.
said
I don't
no,
want it.
but I would have liked a second opinion. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm happy that VAR did call it off.
And we were saying that Kim Little also didn't shout for it,
Yeah,
which is
she went
always a
down.
sign.
Yeah, it's a
like she
it's the
tripped over the
biggest
ball.
sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. She just fell flat.
Yeah,
Didn't
she did.
And then the second decision, which was during that second goal when Caldente was taking her free kick, was there a foul or was someone offside? And again,
No.
Yeah.
goal
Was
stood,
Was someone
ruled
impeding
out.
the keeper, whatever?
I think it was
Yeah.
Blackstenius could have been offside and then also impeding the keeper. And then also they were looking at a foul in the box.
Yeah,
Something.
different things. But they
yeah.
did well.
Yeah.
So snap.
Exactly.
VAR actually
Very,
worked.
very happy.
What, the
What,
hell?
what it's for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. And we were Arsenal fans today, weren't
Yeah,
we?
it was.
Oh,
to be fair.
although
Oh my god.
when the penalty was being deliberated, me and Aish were like, guaranteed, not a pen.
Yeah,
like, you can see her get a touch on the ball, and then you can see that Kim Little trips over the ball. Layla, for some reason, thought it was like the biggest decision ever. Sat at the edge of the sofa, and then when there was no pen, like basically stood up.
No, I clapped twice. It was
Clapped
really weird. I don't know
twice.
what came over me. I went, no pen! Clap,
Yeah.
clap. It was so weird.
Me and Marnie also hadn't reacted.
We were in absolute shock.
Complete shock.
I get worried when the ref goes to look at the screen.
Yeah.
Because I always think that means it's a bit tetchy or sketchy, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, a bit touch and go. Is it a bit? So
I was worried
like,
for your reaction.
Yeah, I'm
same.
sorry, I
But also,
overreacted.
we're also meant to be supporting Arsenal.
Arsenal. So
And
it's
then
like,
I was
why
like,
are you
no
cheering
pen.
no
Oh.
pen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it a bit wrong. I got it wrong.
We were
Got it
just
wrong.
all very confused. But it did make us laugh.
I don't think it was very tense. I wasn't tense.
No,
No, tense.
I don't
There
know
was no
why.
tension.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think assumed
Two
we were going
legs?
to win.
Also
and there's
double
two
legs?
legs.
Two legs.
I always get quite nervous for a big game.
Yeah, I get really nervous. I get nervous belly.
The whole way
No,
through.
I wasn't nervous.
The whole way through, I
Yeah.
was nervous belly.
Yeah.
I didn't like when they scored. Great goal though, by the way.
Oh, really good goal.
Yeah.
And they had that chance. Hey,
Oh,
Hit the crossbar. Yeah.
Diani.
that was
4v1.
so close. Yeah.
And she got through 4 players and then she hits the crossbar.
Yeah.
So they had their chances.
Yeah, they
There was
did.
another one. Oh, no, this was the goal. It was a 3v3, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And then some questionable defending. I think it was Leah and Lotta.
What
And
was
then Kim Little got outrun. And then Leah and Lotta went to mark their players. So just completely, they parted the sea.
I know.
Yeah.
They parted the
Open
sea
goal.
for her. It was open.
That was rough. That
She had
was
like
a
10
great-
minutes to make a decision on whereabouts she was going to place the
Good
ball as
shot.
well. Great shot.
strike. Don't get me wrong. Really. And to
be-
get round Kim as well. Like you did make her stumble.
Kim
whatever.
didn't really try that much though.
Yeah,
Like,
you think she didn't try?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. What
she just got
trying.
skilled up and then
Yeah.
Kim
Yeah.
was like, I'm over. Like, I'm over
She's
it.
really 2 meters
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
me. I
yeah.
can't actually do much
Mhm.
now.
That's why I don't jump in.
But yeah,
Yeah,
time and
true.
space and a really good goal.
Yeah.
But happy? Arsenal one
Yeah.
step closer.
Arsenal one step closer. Obviously, we're still now like 3 games behind in the WSL, which is just like
Because
quite
obviously they didn't play
frustrating.
WSL this
again.
this
Yeah.
week now.
Yeah.
They're playing Wednesday for this.
Yes.
For one of them. It's so funny when you go on Google and look at the matches. It's like we're on match day like 20 or something now, and then Arsenal play match day 16 next week.
Yeah.
Because that's when
Mental.
they did the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. They've had so much
We're
going
last
on.
left in the Champions League.
Games were called
they
off.
got games called
The
off.
Brighton game was actually
Yes.
called off for waterlogged
Wolf.
pitch.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't
Champions
go to that
Cup, waterlogged pitch, Champions League.
By any chance, was it your game that was called off when Matt Beard died against Liverpool? Just a question. Just the one who
Can't remember.
No,
No,
because
they
I can
didn't.
remember Taylor Hines and Liv Smith still played.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, no, they've had a lot of games called off this season, and now you've got this run-in where teams that aren't in any other competitions have 2 games left,
Yeah.
and then Arsenal that are in, obviously now not in the FA Cup, but you did have that.
Yeah.
And then you had FA Cup, Champions League.
The
games
minutes
that you've
they've
not
played
played.
are way
Champions Cup.
more than any other club.
I think
Yeah.
you're playing 7 games in 21 days now.
Yeah.
In the next
Which also
21
just
days, you're
feels
playing
a bit
7 games.
Ugly, doesn't it? It's quite a lot. Like
It's a
end
lot.
of the
Do
season,
you choose
tired
one to
legs.
focus on? Do you think do we go for Champions League and like put our
Yes.
full squad forward there and rest them during the WSL?
Yeah.
100%.
I think you do.
However, I would have definitely said that before the City game
Yeah.
yesterday. And now because of the City result yesterday, which will lead nicely on
Yeah.
to, I think I'm slightly more like, oh, this title is maybe in reaching
Yeah.
I
distance.
love the fact that it's still mathematically possible, but
Yes.
you are relying on City to drop points. And I say
Arsenal
it all
to
the
win
time.
every single game as well.
I know, but I
Obviously
say
not
it all the time.
necessarily depends on how many points City drop,
I
is
don't
it?
think
I don't know.
Oh.
No, there's weird
Oh,
ways around
okay.
it, but
Yeah.
you are relying on City to drop points of
Yeah.
some sort, and for you to also get a lot of points from
Yeah,
your
yeah,
next few games.
Yeah.
So like it is. I don't know if it's worth.
It's
that
one of those
risk.
things that's just like quite fun. Like you said, that it's mathematically possible now because before it wasn't.
Yeah.
And if they'd
now
won
it
this
is.
against
Yeah.
Brighton, obviously, then we wouldn't even be talking. We wouldn't have this conversation
No.
essentially.
Yeah.
So it's more one of
a
those
big
things. It's like,
game.
oh, that
Yeah.
could be nice.
The only thing
couldn't
is
it?
that a game in hand, you actually have to play the game and win it.
I know, yeah.
Which is like sometimes easy to add up in your head. Oh, we've got that. That's 9 points. We're basically 2 points behind City.
Yeah.
You've actually got to play the games.
You've got to get the
3.
9 points.
Yeah.
3 big games.
Yeah, yeah.
3 games.
Yeah.
And City have a really easy run in.
Yeah, they do.
They did play Brighton and
Brighton
lose.
are a good team though.
They
Yeah.
are mid-table, but I think they're playing West Ham and Leicester, like genuinely
Oh,
like the
okay.
bottom.
The 2 bottom.
Like 11 and 12.
yeah.
And if
So-
Leicester behave like they did with London City Lionesses this weekend,
The
Yeah.
league is Man City.
Yes,
I think
right?
it is. But I
Yeah.
think it's also nice to have the hope that it's not just a clean sweep.
100%.
That's boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chelsea, we're gone.
No,
aren't
the
we?
hope's brilliant. Do you remember that season when it got down to goal difference? And I think Chelsea scored 8
Against
goals
City.
against
Yeah.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Bristol City, they scored 8 goals against them because it went down to goal difference.
difference.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it
it's
is
looking like that
good.
in the men's table as
Yeah,
well. It's now
it's
goal
down-
difference. So,
And the
Yeah.
relegation battle, I was saying to Marnie,
Oh,
I'm locked in with the
yeah.
relegation.
what for the men or the women?
Spurs
Men.
Spurs and
Oh.
West Ham. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's kind of clean cut for the women, isn't
She's
it?
emotionally tied.
Leicester are going down.
Clean cut for
Or Leicester are doing playoffs.
Oh,
playoffs. Yeah, yeah.
They're quite-
100%.
Yeah, they're down there alone.
Come on, Birmingham. We want Birmingham up.
Oh,
right?
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
do.
So,
That'll be exciting.
yeah.
I haven't looked
The
at
idea of
table, not gonna
playoffs
lie.
and stuff like
no, I'm
that.
not at the table. I was thinking of other teams I'm excited for. I like Newcastle.
Yeah.
Charlton.
Yeah. Okay, on to the first game of the weekend, Brighton versus Man City. Now, this
This was
was
a big one.
a good game. I've so thoroughly enjoyed watching this. I think
100%.
we were just talking about, I was texting you whilst I
Yeah.
was watching. About 2 minutes in, I was like,
This is
guys,
it.
this is insane. Like, oh my God, Man City are on fire. Bunny Shaw's had a 1v1 already.
They were 6 minutes in. They had like 3 shots.
They
Yeah.
had so many shots. I said 5 minutes in, I hadn't even seen Yamashita, as in the camera
That
hadn't
side of the
panned
pitch,
to
yeah.
the other side of the pitch because it was Man City attacking.
To be honest, I was saying we watched it because we thought this was going to be City's game to win
Yeah,
the
yeah.
season.
We thought they were going to come out, you know, and play as they started
Yes.
and smash 5 goals.
Imagine if they'd have
100%.
gone in.
I know.
It would have been a completely
I know.
different game.
completely different
But
game.
then
yeah.
They didn't
Also,
go in though, did they?
They had those chances at the beginning and they didn't carry that energy throughout the rest
No.
of the game. They didn't. They started off, I was like, I feel so sorry for
Brighton
Brighton.
was still asleep.
yeah.
What did we said score predictions?
Oh yeah. Layla said 4-1
I was like
City.
4-1.
Yeah.
I think I said 1
not-
because at that point Brighton had like 1 shot and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
when you remember, I was like,
it was
okay.
Hayley's shot at the beginning that was
They
like
kind of did a Chelsea
who?
Man
City.
City.
Oh,
Yeah.
against Aston Villa. Do you remember
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
game?
they
Where it was
actually
just
kinda
like,
did.
You go 3-1 up, then you goes back to 3-3.
Yeah.
It was a very like I loved it. to be honest, because it was so unexpected. We were not expecting to see a game of that caliber. I don't know why. We all agreed to watch that game because it was just City's winning.
And one on
Brighton's
Saturday
good.
as
They've
well.
got it
And the
in
one on
them
Saturday.
sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't show.
They do.
Well, they just knocked Arsenal out of the
Yeah.
FA Cup.
So true.
Their last game before the international break, everyone was saying we've had such a long international break. You never know what people are going to be on. Are people going to be refreshed, tired, traveling? Teams haven't had the time to gel. Like, you don't know what it is after that.
Yeah, so true.
You know, that could have had a little bit of a reason as to why things went the way they did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I heard the Australian national team were in Kenya.
Yes.
They must.
I was meant to research. I was meant to look that up. As soon as they said it, I was going to go on my phone. I must have got distracted.
Yeah.
I wonder what the score was.
Yeah, I want to know that. I'm going to have to look
We'll
that up
look
after.
after.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, Brighton beat Arsenal and now have beaten Man City. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And also they beat them in style, I'd say. Like, it was a great game. Obviously, Carolyn opened up the score.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like, I thought it was a good goal, but I thought the keeper should have done better, and it was a bit of a floater, and so the keeper had time, and I think the defenders were all in the way and probably blocking her eyesight a little bit.
I think at
positioning
points-
wasn't great.
I thought it was too
I thought
high.
at points Nandosi either looked like she'd saved the day, or I was like, you could have. Even Bunny Shaw's goal.
Yeah.
Skipping to about 84, 85, it's 3-1. Bunny Shaw's gets Man City back up to 3-2.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could have got a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And a little bit down, a little bit quicker.
She isn't very nimble, I must
No,
say.
we have said that about
Carolyn's
her
goal.
before.
She was kind of like off her line positioning
Yeah,
wise.
and
And
no, it
actually
took
the
her 10
ball
minutes to
ducked.
react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well.
The ball ducked. But then at points, again, towards the end of the game as well. So now it's 3-2. You know, City are really trying to get their point back. She's come out for corners.
Yeah.
She's come out punching. She's there. She's ready. So I think at times
Who did she
is
have
really,
the 1v1
really good.
with as well? And she stuck her
Carolyn.
arm out. Yeah.
Excellent save.
Excellent save.
Yeah,
So
she's
obviously she
good.
had her moments. I
Yeah.
just think in that particular time she could have done slightly better.
The Carolyn 1v1 story, that's
Yeah,
game changing.
that's-
Yeah.
that's
and I
game
think there was
changing.
also a near post save as well at one point. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, there we go.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we're there for, isn't
Yeah.
it? We've done the job.
100%.
Fun fact,
What?
Brighton are the only team in the WSL to not have conceded from a corner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even against Arsenal.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Set piece FC. No. So when it was like 80 to 90 minutes and they had a corner or something, I was like, I ain't
Don't
worried.
do
not
it.
worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
They
They've
know
got
how
it
to defend those
down.
They've
corners.
not conceded from a corner. That's,
That's
really
crazy.
That's
mental.
really impressive.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed from Brighton watching Hayley, Kirby, Seko,
Kiko Seke.
Kiko Seke.
Either one.
Same.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
just so dynamic at the at the
very
top.
powerful.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kirby got 2 assists. They just looked like
Hayley got
a
2
really-
goals.
Yeah, Hayley got 2 goals.
Kiko Seke's amazing goal. That near post, absolute
She is a good one, though, isn't
banger.
she?
She
We
does
had our
come in
money on
clutch.
her. Was it the beginning of last season
Oh,
when
yeah.
she
When she
got
got the
that?
hat-trick.
Yeah.
The debut
But
hat-trick.
since then, she has had quite a few other good goals.
She has scored 4 times in the last 4 games for Brighton.
really
Yeah.
good.
which is really
On a
good.
roll.
I think she's also now up there for like most goals scored in a season. Like, again, for Brighton, I think she's doing really well in terms of
Yeah.
her stats.
Yeah.
There was
Good
a
attacking
moment.
trio, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really
they're just
good
like
attacking trio.
great link-up play.
Yeah.
Really
Frank
easy to
Kirby's
watch.
heel flick for one of the
Oh
assists.
my God, yeah.
I think I wrote down my notes.
It was
That's
like
a
they were
world-class
it's
player.
just
Yeah.
like they knew where they were all the
Yeah.
time. Like the
Yeah.
passing was so
They
just
got into the flow, didn't
yeah,
they?
they just really flowed, flow state.
Watching
flow state.
Fran, she just looks like she knows what she's doing.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
time where she's like passing me the ball and I'm like, give it to her. She's gonna do something
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
It's that mental experience. isn't
Yes.
it?
And it's the vibe of you said of knowing where your players are, knowing
Yeah.
what things are doing on the pitch.
knowing what sort of runs they're gonna make. It's all of that, and it
The
just
weight
worked
of
so
pass,
well. Yes.
everything. Fran Kirby
Oh, wow.
is just, she played so well in that game. There was a moment when Kiko Seke brought down Rebecca Knack in the box and then the referee stopped it when it meant Seke would have been in on goal.
Yeah.
It was not a foul.
I know.
Rebecca Knack, she's about 6 foot tall,
Yeah.
double the height and the
Of
size
Kiko.
of Kiko Seke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not go down that easily.
No.
She literally, it was like a barely even a body barge and
In
she's
her
on the
own
floor.
box as well.
Yeah. So she basically, if she went down, it was either you hope and pray that the referee gives a free
Gives a
kick
foul,
or Kiko's in on goal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
And
say.
it's basically going to score.
And
yeah,
she
it's a
got
very
lucky.
weak.
She got
That's
really,
naughty,
she got
isn't it?
really lucky.
Well, thank God Brighton won still.
Yeah, and actually it was a
100%.
similar run. Sorry, just quickly on that.
Yeah.
Seke made those runs a few times because one time when Rebecca Knack got the foul, she made the exact same run on Alex Greenwood, and I think that's when she managed to do a crossing. But it's when you cut off the defender and they've
Yeah.
got no other choice where either they go down and fake it or they cut
Or
you
they
up and
cut
you get a penalty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like clever play.
Which
It's
is
such
what-
a shame that it wasn't allowed the first time.
Which is what we thought might happen when Diani was in on goal, and
Yeah.
we saw Lotto Moy was like,
Oh, she
debating.
tempted, didn't
Oh,
she?
yeah.
She was like, "Do I do a shirt
Do you
pull?
do it?" And that's why you don't do
Penalty.
it, isn't
No.
it?
That's why you
Then
don't.
she hit
It's
the
not-
crossbar.
It's
not guaranteed. 100%.
But it is a risky decision.
Neither's a penalty, to be
Also,
fair.
red card as well, though, if you're going to
Yeah,
do
it's
something
not
obvious
worth
like
it.
that. It's not really worth
Not
it.
worth it.
But that was like prime time to do it as well.
Yeah.
That's a
You-
good moment to do
Tactical
it.
foul.
Yeah, so true. You mentioned Bunny Shaw's goal to get them to 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
You were then nervous.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I still felt like Brighton were having chances like quite late on in the game.
Yeah.
And we're still giving it some. And I don't think like City kind of just ever came up to their level in the second half.
I agree.
And like, yes, Bunny Shaw got her goal, but I was not worried. I was like, they're going to hold this down. And they
That's
needed
good.
it. And it was so cool. I'm sorry to watch Yeglert's like kind of frothing at the mouth in
Yeah.
his seat.
He kept spitting.
Yeah,
Did
I
you see
hate
his spit?
that.
Oh my God, it's
Oh,
disgusting.
Pep Guardiola
Men love
does that
It
as
was
well.
like a camel. And because it wasn't
It's
in
like-
one, it was like that.
Oh.
No,
I
it
thought
was
you were gonna-
disgusting.
That's
Sorry,
what
it was
Pep
so
does.
bad.
It must be a City thing. It's
It wasn't like a
vile.
droplet.
Dead.
You know when they get it in a nice droplet? It wasn't that.
yeah.
It was a
No,
spray.
but I also hate that it was
Oh,
like
God.
Yeah,
just
multiple
go-
times. He was quite literally frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, literally.
wasn't
It was a
he?
nervous
Yeah.
tick and it was
stress.
awful.
But yeah, I actually do agree. Man City started off so strong. Remember, I flipped my score prediction. I went 4-1 to Brighton now
it could have been.
because they started off
Really
amazingly and
could
they
have been.
never
Yeah.
picked it back up.
No,
They didn't.
100%.
And Brighton looked really much on top, obviously until that goal from Bunny Shaw. But it wasn't. I wasn't worried about their quality of play. I was just worried that it's now a 1-goal deficit, and City
100%.
can do what City does.
Yes.
Another fun fact: City have not lost a game that they scored first in
Oh, this
So-
season or ever.
this
oh my
season.
God.
So it was all
Go
against
Brighton,
them.
go.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Did
literally
really
go
well.
Brighton, go.
Yeah.
Because you've kept your conceding corner stat.
So true.
I hope they
And now
keep
you've
that
just
together.
beat
They've only got
City.
2 games to
Yeah.
do that for. And also it's just like we said, close the gap for Arsenal and making everything more exciting.
That's exactly what I was going to
Yeah.
say. I was literally going to say I was annoyed at them for obviously getting us out of the FA Cup.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm happy because they've got us back in the title race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unknowingly. So
Yeah,
that's
so true.
quite
Yeah,
exciting
really good.
actually.
Everyone be kind. Aisha's doing scores in the doors.
Oh yeah, you actually say that.
Go on then.
Okay, scores on the doors, match day week 20. Brighton beat Man City 3-2. Everton lost 4-1 to Chelsea. London City beat Leicester City 5-1. Tottenham drew 0-0 with Man United. And Liverpool lost 1-0 to West Ham.
Wowza.
The only thing I wanted to say was you said that Man United have bottled this season, haven't they? A bit?
They have, yeah.
Trophy.
Why are you giggling?
Because they're because it was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you were laughing at me.
No, trophy this season when you've actually had a really good.
I know,
Like,
with potentially
They've
no
plateaued though.
Yeah.
They've not played so well.
potentially no Champions League as well now.
Yeah,
Because top
Good
3.
for us though.
yeah, really good. Because
Yeah.
Chelsea are struggling for the automatic
Yeah,
places
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, that's so
really
true.
Unlikely.
Clutching.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to
Clutching.
play extra games next year then.
4-1's a good score though.
Yeah.
Well, for us, yeah.
Also,
yeah, thank
another thing to
God.
note about our game: Sam Kerr denied a hat trick.
I know. Yeah.
Why?
Went over the
Goal,
line.
ball over the line, the whole ball over the
Yeah, ball
line.
over the line.
Yeah,
Also, like quite
like over,
visibly over.
like visibly over the line, like by like I'd say half.
I'd say
half
no.
a
I'd say
foot.
not by that much, but like very
Oh.
much over.
I'd say 3 inches.
Couple
then.
inches then.
Yeah.
Yeah, good few inches over the line.
Oh shit,
Denied a
I didn't know
hat-trick.
that.
Yeah, and the 2 goals that she did score actually means that she's now top Chelsea goal scorer in line with Frank Kirby.
Both Lauren James assist as well.
Frank
Oh,
Kirby
oh,
scored the most goals at Chelsea.
Over her whole time. Yeah.
and
yeah,
now
I
Sam
think about
Kerr's
this
there, so she was
season.
also denied beating Kirby in
shit,
that
with a
stat
hat
as well.
She's
trick.
only
Yeah.
got 2 games left to do it because she's probably going to leave Chelsea, right?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, guys.
Oh my god!
Should we quickly talk about that actually? You've got quite a few potential levers.
Yeah.
We do, but then obviously people were saying like Millie Bright, Sam
She can
Kerr,
Yeah.
Hannah Hampton. Yeah, right.
Millie
yeah.
Bright coached outside. Pack up.
But they were in that whole. They were in that new thing that Chelsea launched, the bridged thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that and then I got really confused because Millie Bright was front and centre, but then
That's what I
also
mean.
she is your captain,
Yeah.
so it'd be
She'd have to-
quite
she'd have to
odd
be in it.
not to be pictured.
Yeah.
But then
But then
I
if
don't
your
know.
if your contract is ending and you're literally dipping next month and you just
Hampton's
relaunch
defo
this whole
renewing.
thing,
Yeah,
She's
she
not
has
leaving.
to.
I don't think Hampton
she's
will
not
leave.
going.
she has to.
Random question, but obviously you know the controversy with Millie
Bright.
Bright, Rachel Daly's podcast.
Naughty,
If you haven't
naughty.
heard it, you must live under a rock from the
Yeah,
West
yeah.
community. Do you think that stuff that happens off the pitch should be judged in terms of like, should she be a captain?
Yeah. Captain's a massive
Captains are like,
responsibility.
yeah,
Mhm.
and you have to be a certain type of person. You
Role
have to be
model.
friends with everyone, get on with everyone, a good person.
Yeah.
Morally correct, I think,
Yeah.
as well. Not someone that gets a lot of yellow cards, all that type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes
You have to really
into
rein it in.
it.
Even I've had Leah Williamson talk about interviews about
Yeah.
her becoming the captain of England, and they said, well, how did that change you as a footballer? Well, and she was like, well, when Kira Walsh and so-and-so were like pranking the team, she can't
can't.
really
Join
do
in.
that
Yeah, you
anymore.
can't.
It's like Kim
Literally-
Little.
Yeah.
She oozes captain.
you have to
doesn't
basically
she?
be a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
You have to be a teacher's pet
Yeah.
because you're also
Also-
bum licking the
It goes like
the coach as
yeah,
well.
it goes like managers coaches you as a captain then
Yeah.
the team. Like
Yeah.
you are part of the coaching. Not
100%.
Yeah, you are.
I would love to know actually how it works, but I'm sure they have meetings. Like I
Yeah.
think being a captain as a football team is like a
Wow.
massive deal.
I
Do
wouldn't
you think they
know.
have meetings? I don't know.
No.
When I was a captain, I just did the toss up in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
Like there's
Literally
literally
nothing.
nothing to it.
And I have to say one thing, when I used to play football, the one season that I felt like we connected really well as a team and was when our captain was someone as we described.
Yeah.
When you have that
interesting.
middle person that you go to, you're at training and she'll be like, go on girls, like keep going.
Yeah.
Like she'll be judging you and
Supportive.
supporting you. And it's that central contact.
100%.
Yes, so true.
That's why I did really
and then
well.
it went through the route, like everything fell apart when our captain became
Someone
someone that-
horrible. Yeah.
number one would get yellow cards and be rude to the ref. Our captain can't
yeah.
be being rude to
Yeah.
the ref. Like
I
I
mean,
actually think I'd be a good captain now, looking back. Getting
Yeah.
the team together, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing is I talk a lot.
Yeah.
But that's quite good as a captain. Why are you not think I'd be good?
I
I
think
don't
you
know.
would.
What now?
Yeah, now.
Oh, now you
If
would.
I was grown up
yeah,
now,
yeah. Oh,
not
yeah, yeah.
back
Sorry, that's what I was
then.
like back then. Like, that's
Oh,
why you
no.
were.
No, I was thinking
No,
now.
Now,
yeah.
100%.
Now I'd be a good captain because I've grown up a little bit.
But my
I
point
wouldn't.
with
I'm
back
not
to
a
Millie Bright
captain.
quickly,
Yeah.
Sorry, I
they've
rambled.
unfollowed each other. So like, that
That's-
can't now be the captain of Chelsea when you've got Lauren James on your team. To all of your points that you've
Yeah.
just said, that's now not giving
No.
respectful, friendly of everyone,
Someone you go
safe
to.
space.
Yeah.
That's not giving that anymore.
I'm not being funny. Unfollowing someone is really odd to me as well because it's a very
Really?
public message.
That's
Yeah.
the point, I think.
and but I think Lauren James can unfollow her.
no, I
because-
think that's what happened. They just
Oh,
unfollowed each other. I don't know
but
who did it
I
first.
don't think Millie Bright should unfollow Lauren James. As the captain, you should follow someone. Is
and
what
as
I'm
the
saying.
person who's made the mistake.
Exactly.
You shouldn't unfollow.
You shouldn't unfollow. To your
Yeah.
point where Leah doesn't get involved because she's the captain, she's made that decision. Lauren James isn't the captain, and also she's been the one that's been targeted online by you.
Millie Bright does seem very immature.
I've
Yeah.
heard
I
that
see her
she's done
TikTok.
dodgy things in the past, and there's, I don't want to speculate, but there's people saying comments like, yeah, like I've expected this.
Oh,
I'm glad she's not in the
I think a
Lionesses
lot of-
squad.
I think
Yeah,
I think a lot of Chelsea
oh my God,
fans
that's
already.
what it was. Everyone was like, she's dropped out of the Lionesses as well. Like remember it was quite a bizarre time. It was just
No, it's when she was,
pre-Euros.
I think she's mental health issues. Wasn't it?
Oh,
Yes, but now people were speculating on like, is that an
why?
actual?
oh, okay.
What were the
fine.
reasons?
Well,
I don't know. What was that reason?
Also, in terms of just standing up for your teammates, she didn't stand up for Hannah Hampton in the whole Mary Earps book situation.
Yeah.
So it's just not a good look, really, is it? Chelsea's
No.
got a lot of drama, bro.
Yes, exactly. And
A
how does
lot
that
of
drama
drama.
It's
in
because
the
of our captain.
dressing room, in the change room, pertain to the pitch, though?
Yeah.
That's when you can mess things up.
Yeah.
That's why we're scraping for second.
Yeah.
And we just got
Which
knocked
also
out
isn't
of
a
the
bad place
Champions
to
League.
be.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
don't
just
think,
getting
yeah.
dramatic, sorry.
But at the same time, that can't be like a good breeding ground for positive energy, can it?
It's giving negative vibes.
that
good.
doesn't breed
Yeah.
success.
No.
That's not one team mentality.
But that's where the manager steps in, removes captaincy, and
assigns it to someone else.
assigns it to someone else.
Brilliant.
Genuinely.
Bro,
Simple as that, guys.
I volunteer as tribute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to do one last thing before we leave you on this
Exciting.
lovely, lovely evening. Okay, so I just wanted to go through some of the possible outcomes for the WSL table for the end of the season. Right, everyone has to lock in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of if, buts, maybes. Don't yawn, that's rude. There's a lot of ifs and buts in, right? But everyone
Yeah.
lock in,
Maybes.
okay? Are we all listening? This is courtesy of Girlatica on Instagram, by the way. Thank you very much. Okay, so how Arsenal can win the WSL. If City win one game and lose one game, Arsenal will win if they don't drop any points.
Okay.
If City win one game and draw one game, Arsenal need to win all of their games and have a better goal difference.
Oh, that's not
You with
bad.
us?
Okay. Yeah.
If City draw both games, Arsenal need to win all of their games or win 4 and draw 1 with a better goal difference. If City lose both of their games, Arsenal need to win 4 out of their remaining. So those are all the possible ways for
I'm
Arsenal.
really
I
interested to
think-
see how it might go down.
First one, is like best case, like City win one,
City win one, lose one.
Yeah, and that's probably
And
And
then
that
Arsenal
sounds-
not drop any
not drop
points.
any
Yeah,
points.
to me that sounds a bit more like someone will get a fluke win.
Yeah.
West Ham might get a fluke win,
Yeah.
but 2 draws is a bit like
Yeah, a
Weird.
bit weird.
too much.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal will lose 1 or 2 out of their remaining. I
Mm.
think City might lose 1 as well.
So do I. I'm
So I
ready for an upset, guys.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
No, but I also don't think that Arsenal will get it. But I also think I think they'll both drop points.
Same, but City will still win the
But
league.
City will still win.
Okay,
It's just
fine.
crazy we're having this conversation.
Okay, do you want to hear this last slide? This
Yeah.
is a good slide.
Oh.
How Chelsea can win
Oh,
the
God.
WSL.
Now we're clutching at straws, bro.
Clutching. No, listen. Chelsea can win on goal difference if they don't drop any points. If City lose both their games and if Arsenal drop at least 5 points.
Could happen.
Mathematically, okay, if Arsenal
means
only
Arsenal
drop
just need to
4
lose and draw one.
points, if Arsenal only drop 4 points, Chelsea need a better goal difference than both Arsenal and Man City. Okay, that's actually confused me. I've locked out.
Yeah, I'm
But
locked.
Yeah.
anyway, there is a mathematical way that Chelsea can win the league, which is hilarious. But I mean, City have to lose both their games and
Yeah.
Arsenal have
Yeah.
to drop 5 points.
At least we're all cheering for City to lose both their games.
Why am I cheering for City to lose? Who do you want to win?
City.
You want City to win? Yeah.
Why would you
I
want
think
that?
I've just caught up in
I like
like
City.
the fun that Arsenal could win still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like, if Arsenal women win and if Arsenal men win, it's going to be so insufferable. I don't think
But
I'll ever...
do you not understand that it's the same if City men win
City
and City
women.
women win?
Oh!
The City fans
We're-
aren't. We don't live in Manchester, so not in Suffolk.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
City
not
fans are
insufferable.
fake anyway.
There we go.
Well, the ones we know probably, but I think the ones in
Yeah.
Manchester aren't.
yeah.
We don't
No,
live
but
in an
also
area.
City's known as the fake
She's
team.
trying to make a joke,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was wrong timing.
Um,
Oh, I forgot. Man City could... Yeah, but it's not as insufferable. I'm not walking
Yeah.
around and seeing Arsenal fans and everyone be all in
And
my
Arsenal
face.
doing new drops of clothes. It's shit clothes.
oh, shut up.
And doing the bloody tour.
The parade.
The parade. See, that's happening in North
I
London.
will revel in it. And Chelsea have got nothing to win.
I'd rather
So-
Arsenal
FA
women...
Oh, yeah. You can have a
Wait,
parade
guys.
for the FA Cup.
I
What do
want
you
won
want?
the Subway Cup.
Hey, listen, I want the women to win
Yes.
and the men not to win so that all the comments can come back. Because I love it when the men comment, guys, don't worry, let's just support the women this time. Because they're quite good
But I
at
think
that
if you...
sometimes.
I also...
She doesn't want that to happen.
No,
I want Arsenal to win both, obviously.
No, but if you had to choose one or the
City...
other, don't say it on pod.
Oh, God, yeah.
No, it's okay.
City winning... like City men winning the Premier League is just boring because it happens all the time.
Yeah.
To me, City winning the WSL was fun for me because Chelsea
because
normally
Chelsea
win
are
it.
the ones that
So
have won
that's
it
why it's
7
like
times
slightly
in a row.
different. Yeah, exactly. Whereas like, yeah, if Arsenal men do it, that's kind of crazy because it's
Yeah.
not been done in 20 years. Whereas Arsenal women have won the WSL a few times. May have been a long time
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so fair. I didn't want to wind you up, don't worry.
It's all right. I'll take a chill pill.
I can feel the daggers.
Always. I think that was it
Yeah.
for us this week. Join us next week for more of the girls.
The games.
And the gossip.
Peace.